And we say, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard, Ballard Sports Media. Happy Wednesday to everybody if you're tuning into this premiere. Appreciate it. If you're watching it back, listening to it, maybe you're driving to work, driving home, maybe you're bored at home. Maybe you're like me. You're like, I need to make a video. We haven't really done one of these in a couple weeks. I'm trying to uh, get back to being on schedule and doing these more consistently. This is the Ballard Blitz covering college football and fun stuff here at Ballard Sports Media. But this week, we got a little bit of college football to talk about, but also we want to look at, and I'll probably even take this off, let y'all see me. You know what I look like. I usually like to keep the overlay up, but I'm here. And I figured, man, let's try to be on camera more and everything like that. And honestly, we could screen share this because I want to talk about something from AL.com. Not even out 24 hours. Probably clip it and talk about it later, make a video of it. I don't know. But we'll get to that. And we got to talk about the SEC baseball tournament. I am going to the Wednesday and I think the Thursday morning session. I know I'm going tomorrow, because I'm supposed to leave to go to my grandparents' house in the Birmingham area. We got the 4:30 session on Wednesday and the 4:30 on Thursday. So both 4:30 sessions uh the next 2 days. I got to work today, so we're not really down there today. But you look at the games, the 4:30 session will be Vandy in Florida today, and the winner plays Tennessee tomorrow. So we'll see that. And then the Thursday 4:30 session will be the winner of that game facing off against the winner of game. Let me see. No, wait. It's kind of weird how the tournament. I'll show the bracket real quick, but you got to like really look at it to understand how the bracket works, because it's like the winner of game 5, winner of game 6 right here. If you see that, let me put this up on the screen, full screen this here for you. This is from the SEC's official website. Can I zoom? Can I zoom in? What is this? Anyway, this is the bracket. So, in case you can't see it, session 2, game 3, which takes place at 4:30 this afternoon on Tuesday as I record this, is Vanderbilt, the home team, and Florida. No, we saw them play each other last year. I think I saw Vandy in Florida, and I want to say LSU and Arkansas. So, my Crimson Tide, a 7 seed, play number 10 South Carolina. I'm excited about that. That's today on Tuesday. So, if you're listening to this on Wednesday, you can comment on the live premiere chat and troll about Alabama losing to South Carolina, or maybe they win. I don't know. We'll find out on Tuesday afternoon. But winner of that goes and plays Arkansas on Wednesday. That's in game 2. They go to game 6. The winner of this one goes to play number 2 Arkansas, who's been a dominant machine this season. I'm excited for teams like LSU and Florida out there. I mean, Luke Heyman just got co-player of the week for Florida. He had like 3 home runs the other day to win the series against Georgia. It says he racked up 15 total bases and swatted a double in addition to his 3 big flies. He homered twice in game 1 against Georgia, once in game 2. He drove in 4 runs in a series-clinching victory, highlighted by a 3-run double in a 12-run 4th inning. Golly. 12 runs in 1 inning. That's like some brave stuff right there. Marlins, 29-9. Y'all remember that? On the World Series run, I think. Like, right after COVID. Liam Peterson got Florida's Freshman of the Week. Pitcher of the Week for SEC baseball, Ryan Prager of Texas A&M. They put this out yesterday, by the way, on the SEC Sports website. So, anyway, there's the tournament bracket and some other information there. So, we got that going on this week. And also, and we'll get to this, I'm letting the anticipation build up for this one because I'm excited for this next segment that we're going to do for the Ballard Blitz today. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Yeah, it'll build. It'll build. All right, let's screen share. Let's read this article. The Auburn Tigers have extended an offer to a 2028 running back, but the name might sound familiar to you if I said, there goes Davis. Chris Davis III, the son of the Kick Six legend, has got a 2028 offer. He's in the 2028 class. We're talking 4 years down the road to be part of, well, the Auburn Tiger program, the family, the War Eagle family. He gets an offer. Chris Davis III is the son of former Auburn defensive back Chris Davis, who famously ran a missed field goal back 109 yards to beat Alabama in the 2013 Iron Bowl. Of course, we all know that as the kick six. However, he is a running back. He's not a corner. He's Chris Davis Sr., the kick six miracle like hero. He was a cornerback. He was a defensive back for Auburn. Well, his son is getting an offer as a running back. And again, reading this, he's from Hewitt-Trussville in the state of Alabama. 5'9", 165. And he's entering right now his freshman year of high school. Now, he wrote this on X. He said, extremely blessed to receive an offer from Auburn University. And he put that out Monday evening. He included a photo of him and his father from when Chris Davis was still playing for the Tigers. With Chris Davis III's recruitment still in the infant stages, Auburn becomes an early player for the legacy recruit. However, the Tigers weren't the first to offer Chris Davis III. And there's a link. I'm not going to click on the link, but it says instead that distinction goes to UCF, which is interesting because of Gus Malzahn, who coached Chris Davis Sr. That's interesting there. Gus Malzahn and UCF reaching out to a legacy player. I don't know. Does it count as a legacy player for Gus Malzahn? I guess it does. That makes me think of Nick Saban's recruiting before his retirement in January. They picked up Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. Well, he had Dre Kirkpatrick Sr. back in 2007, 2008, 2009. Auburn, man, I don't know if I should feel old because it wasn't, but like 11 years ago, we were saying, there goes Davis. And 4 years from now, we might be saying that again. I mean, you're talking about he's going to come in class of 2028. You're talking about 15 years later, and the son of a player is playing running back for his dad's team, his alma mater. I think that's incredible. Well, we won't get into the backstory of all this and how the math. We get it, but I think this is awesome. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I get all this, by the way, from AL.com. Ainsley Lee put this out 15 hours ago. You can read it. It should only take you a minute. There goes Davis to Auburn. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Quick episode today. Again, we talked about the SEC baseball tournament this week kicking off today. And then Chris Davis, the third could be going to Auburn. Auburn offered him. He's not committed anywhere yet. It's still plenty of time because he's part of 2028. But this is a huge story because I mean, Chris Davis was a hero for Auburn. I mean, he's the reason they got to play Florida State in the championship, even though they didn't win the national title that year. He was also part of that 2010 Cam Newton team that beat Alabama and then went on to win the title over who they put Oregon. He was on that roster. He played a few plays. I guess it was a freshman then. Gene Chizik recruited him. And then Gus Malzahn came into the picture in 2013. He decided to stick it out. He got some playing time, and we've reviewed the Kick Six game on the channel if you want to go back and watch it in the flashbacks, which we'll try to get back to in the fall. Uh, I wow, 2028. Why do I feel old? I mean, I was 11 years old when Chris Davis ran back that kick six. And when 2028 rolls around and his son, not his brother, his son is going to go to Auburn, at least we think. And I'm sure Chris Davis would hope that his son goes to Auburn. I'm sure he'd support him no matter where he went. Wouldn't it be funny if he went to Alabama? He said, "Dad, I'm rolling with the tide." That would be funny to me. That'd be funny to me. I feel that's like in 2013, I turned 12 in December. So when the kick six happened, I'm 11 years old. I'm 22 now. And by the time 2028 happens, I'll be 26. I mean, you're talking 4 years. I'll be 26 years old, going on 27 in 2028. Wow. This is a great story. Chris Davis is a great story. His son, write your own legacy, go where you want to go. But man, if you go through with Auburn, the Tigers better know your name. For sure, man. For sure. Let me see what else we got here. I'm gonna be honest. I put out a tweet with a couple hashtags because that's how you try to build like Twitter and everything. I was taking questions this week for this week's episode. Uh, Nobody asked anything. I didn't even put it out on Facebook. I didn't see any questions. So I guess that's honestly that's really all I got for today. But if you guys ever have any questions you want answered on the show or on the podcast, whatever you want to call it, let me know. You can put it in the comments, the live chat or whatever. You could hit me up on Twitter. You can find Ballard Sports Media on Facebook. I'll be happy to get with you guys and answer some questions. We also would love to get guests on the podcast. I'm thinking about reaching out to TikTok Chess Hall. because he's one of my best friends in the whole wide world. I miss talking with him. We gotta get an unprofessional sports show reunion on this podcast and everything. So we got to. Episode 9 in the books here. Quick one today. SEC baseball tournament this week. I'm going, and Chris Davis the third, soon to possibly be an Auburn Tiger. That's amazing. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. I love you guys. We'll get out of here. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Quick episode. We'll see you next week. Love you guys. Ballard Sports Media checking out. Roll Tide.